Hello, Daniel OGT here, and my partner OGL.
How's it going,
We
everybody?
were, we were, I had shared the Danny Carey Rick Beato video to several of my chat rooms. Tool family always being my favorite chat room, and it was a chat room called just Tool, and a gentleman had said something that was like trolling, and I, I, I I got a little perturbed, and but then I looked back on it. I'm like, look, so I looked at his profile picture, and it was him and like his son, I guess. That he had taken to a Tool concert. So, Kyle Scarcella, shout out to you, brother. He hit me up, from randomly from a Tool chat room, or wait a minute, a Tool group. Let me get this straight. But group comes from group chat room. So, I just looked that up just so I could not be putting false evidence out there, because you have to do research to get your facts straight. You can't just jump in and just watch a video and give your opinion, or you won't last long. So, what is that in the background there? Oh yeah, that's when I was Tool Army before YouTube even existed. Those are the pages from the Tool website. You had to pay $50 a month, and back then that's like $200 a month now to even find the lyrics, and I still have those because they mean a lot to me.
So,
So
did you
doing
print them
the
out yourself, or did they mail them to you?
what
The lyrics there, did you print those? Were those printed out, or did they mail them to you?
you can have either or. I mean, there were fax machines in, so they would fax them, and the library would print them out because
Wow, that's some
people
seriously
didn't
old
own
school stuff.
printers.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if you owned a printer, you was like a business or something, like we are, an
Yeah.
entity.
hmm
Um, OGO, did you know anything about Tool before you met me?
Oh shoot, I had heard them in passing. Wasn't really my thing. When you and I started talking, you played me some Tool. I was like, okay, I could probably get into this. Of course, Elizabeth did a couple Tool reactions, which, oddly enough, kind of helped me see, okay, I kind of see what they're doing. So it was, or Reactor that sort of helped me see the merit in Tool's music. Then, like I said, you and I started talking, and then you started having me react to Tool because you, being an OGT, figured that the Tool fans would respond more to a newbie reacting than they would a veteran. And as I reacted, I was like, I think I'm starting to get this band a little bit. So if I hadn't been
And
reacting to Tool, I don't think I would appreciate him as much as I do now. And the spark that
and you
started that
wouldn't have bought the
appreciation.
concert tickets either that we just went to the concert
See, yeah,
in January.
I went from not liking Tool to going to see Tool with you for your birthday, purchasing the tickets myself, and the spark that started that was a couple of reactions. And what helped that grow was doing reactions for a friend who happened to be a obsessed Tool fan. And I've heard similar stories about this. It's especially a band like Tool who has so many facets to their music. I feel like a lot of Tool fans actually enjoy watching different reactions just to sort of see how different people interpret the music.
When you put Tool in the thumbnail of a reaction video, it's like throwing Gizmo in the ocean, because they're going to come. Any reaction to Tool, you can look. In fact, I looked it up. They are the most, they're not, Nightwish is the most reacted to band. But Tool is the band that people do the entire discography more than any other band. Because once the listeners to whatever creator get the introspective part of Tool and the journey part and all of the interpretations, that a lot of actual the musicians themselves are blown away sometimes by the interpretations which come from reaction channels.
Mm-hmm.
And many of them go to reaction channels to do interviews. In fact, there are rumors that Elizabeth may get Maynard to do Tea Time.
It'll
And
be Tool
Maynard
time
sent,
then, though.
I know of at least 8 reactors Maynard sent tickets, and this is public. This isn't through Grapevine, Boston Vegas, Asian BJ. There's several of them that Maynard sent personally tickets to go to the concert. So obviously Maynard doesn't have a problem with reaction channels. And Rick Beato is one of the most respected musicians in the world, and so is Elizabeth Jaroff. She's only, like headlined Carnegie Hall and sung in 17 different languages, and her husband's huge Tool Army. So I'm trying my best not to get upset, but I was told that reaction channels are low-hanging fruit. We're all lazy. Why would we ever do research? I said when I told them we'd put $5,000 in the channel. Why? What in the world for? You push play, and you plaster your face all over the video, and you talk. Okay, fair enough. So I looked this up. Let's share this. Not really sure why I'm wasting my time on this. I just want to educate those who think what these gentlemen told me. So bands and musicians may think about, what do bands and musicians think about reaction channels on YouTube? Oh, that was the first one. Then I put, no, depending on several factors. Excitement and validation. Many bands see reactions to their music on YouTube as a form of validation and excitement. It's often gratifying to see people enjoying and engaging with their music and positive reactions. Curiosity and interest. Some bands are genuinely curious about how people react to their music, because after all, you can't know what a person thinks once they buy your CD, go home. Because these gentlemen told me that Tool having like only 40 songs, there's nothing else you could possibly ever learn about a Tool song. Well, from what I've been told, take me out of the equation, that Tool is one of the most popular bands for having people have major, what's the right word? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I was just told a while ago that I didn't know what an analogy was.
Even though you were using analogies.
I was going to say, I took him there and he said every one of those were analogies, and that those Facebook chat rooms aren't chat rooms. No, they're groups. Group chat rooms.
So, if I could, I could probably sum this statement up pretty well.
Well, hold on. But let me do the one negative thing bands see. Concerns and criticism. On the other hand, they have concern, criticism. While constructive feedback can be good, basically he's saying that the people that don't like reaction channels that have negative feedback is the only downfall. So that would be you, sir, since you came to my video after I erased it off of the chat room, my favorite one, and you came to our platform, the one you don't like, and commented on it. I guess deleting the video just meant deleting the post in the group chat room.
So go down a bit, if you don't mind, sir.
Hold on, I need to heart that. And pin it to the top for everyone to see. All right, what did you say now, bud?
So could you scroll down the comments there? I think this gentleman left another comment in the bottom. I just wanted to... Okay, you totally said on Facebook that you only have one reaction video, but your channel is nothing but reaction videos. Both of those statements are false, sir. I don't recall Danny ever saying he only had one reaction video. And there are...
Let's go to the other channel.
There are multiple playlists,
obviously,
but don't have a reaction video among them on the channel.
Okay, hold on. View my channel. Let's go to the playlists.
All this content we stole. Wow.
Be nice. Okay, here's 7 videos that are NASCAR. There are 29 Lane Staley documentaries. There are 95 that I put together that aren't copyrighted, that aren't reacting to music documentaries. There are 208 videos that are non-music. Let me put this up. Non-music, 208. See what research does for you?
So, if I may, let me just say that I understand, like, there are some reaction channels that I believe are lazy, that don't provide any,
Definitely.
that don't add any context, any perspective, anything. They just watch something, they nod their head, and they say, hey, that's great, like and subscribe. We don't do that. We have done 40-minute reactions to 4-minute songs before. Okay, so is Rick Beato stealing content when he does a thing where he reacts to Rolling Stone's 250 top guitar players list? Rick himself has done reactions. Is that stealing content? Is it stealing content when you do, for instance, a movie review?
What is this?
This is dope.
Seb's did this for me.
This breakdown.
Accidentally messed up, I think.
How focused do you have to be if you're Justin, if you're keeping your beat here while Denny's doing this? Ah, Danny Logan's so good. Danny Logan. Danny Carey.
Yeah.
That was.
I guess
friendship.
I put that in the wrong category. That did have music in it, by the way.
Yeah, that was just a humorous thing. But, like,
I guess,
for instance, like a movie review, is that stealing content?
So crucify the ego.
And celebrate.
I don't know. I was just trying to make sure this was. What was that, bud?
I was gonna say, like, is a movie review, is that stealing content? Is an album review stealing content? There are plenty of people who basically do
Siskel
content.
and Ebert were stealing content.
Exactly. When they do content, but it's just basically just providing a perspective on a work of art. That's a storied tradition. So, like I said, if reaction videos aren't your thing, that's fine. But it's as valid as anything.
You seen I said that. I was very, very nice as I knew how to be.
Yeah.
Explain the copyright, the revenue sharing, all that. But I just kept being attacked. You know, for finally, you know, I mentioned Tool in every reaction. So much to where he has this here where he has to tell me to quit tooling out because I do it too much and quit, Penny, quit, stop.
But I would think that it would be a source of some pride for the Tool Army
And
to have
Australia.
a gentleman who, if you don't mind me saying this, Danny, I'm sorry, but it should be some source of some pride to see you, who has overcome so much, to achieve your dream, having a YouTube channel, and using it to spread the word of Tool. Like, isn't that something that the Tool Army should be up and up, have your back for?
As of 2022, that ChatGPT is not aware of any specific tool or platform called OGT that specializes in reactions, similar to the band Tool. So I am the only reactor on YouTube. That identifies as an obsessed Tool fan. Custom creator OGT. My name is Danny Lee, OGT. Original gangster Tool fan. I'm pretty sure you can't find one of those mini reaction videos you talk about that doesn't mention Tool. So if that's not free advertisement, none of those are Tool reactions, but I'm still advertising Tool. And Aussie Army, how many of you have listened to your very first Tool song because of me? You guys are the most honest. You're the furthest time zone away from here. 14 hours. There's only 14 of them, by the way. There's not 24. Research. I did that. And also that reactors do no research whatsoever. We don't have to figure out where the bands come from. It's not like we're reacting to Tool every time. A real reactor reacts to someone they have no idea who they are. So you must do research so you can answer your fans properly that are fans of the band.
And just to
This
throw
is what research is.
all people that practice one art or whatever you don't like under one bus, under one tent or whatever, as if they're all the same and there's no difference. That's just ridiculous. You have Elizabeth Jaroff, who is a decorated opera singer, is a vocal coach, has 3 degrees in music, and she does reaction videos. And that's completely different than someone just randomly comes home from their day job and does some reaction videos because it's fun or because they get some little money on the side or whatever. 2 completely different things. But
Look up Asian BJ. Look up Lost in Vegas. They're one of the biggest, the first reaction channel, by the way. Which also, just for context, they're African American, and reaction channels have brought the African American and the not white communities together more than anything ever has in music. So there's another avenue where, and yes, I mean, I just don't think there's anything else left to be said. So, Aussie Army, please comment. You know, you guys are so brutally honest. You have ripped me a new tail many times over me being wrong. So, how many of you have heard of Tool or heard your first Tool song because of me? And watching, how many of you have found new things in Tool's music through reaction channels? Because I was told that real Tool fans don't watch reaction channels because they're be above that. So have a nice day, everyone. Mental health is real. Much love to you all. Your best support group is music. And if you don't like reaction channels, that's fine. I don't like new country, but I've listened to it all. And I grew up on the older country. So when I say I don't like it, I think I at least have some right to say that because I've lived it and I know all about it. I'm not speaking on something that I don't know anything about, saying I don't like it. Because I have context of why I don't like it, instead of just a bunch of big words.
And just for what it's worth, I never thought I'd ever be on a YouTube channel. Denny can be very, very persuasive. I'm an introvert. Don't like my face on camera. Don't like my voice. But I always thought, for the longest time, that, man, reaction videos are just someone putting a song up and putting their face all over it. Then I watched Danny do them. Then I started helping him with them. And, yeah, it's not quite that easy.
It's not, as, even if we had never been here. Most all musicians enjoy them and support. It's free advertising. It's free advertising.
And it's also
revenue sharing. And you say that, I'll retort one more thing. We are stealing views from the original artist. All of the original artists' links to the videos are in the description. And we are abusing fair use law. Well, fair use says you must transform the content into something that gives a different perspective in any kind of way and cannot be used to replace the original track. So you see we have videos of 4-minute songs that are 45 minutes long. I'm pretty sure someone isn't going to watch 45-minute video to listen to a 4-minute song. I don't know though, because my view is not the only one. It's one of many. Your view may be more correct than mine. Mr. at Squeaky Flamingo 89.
might want to oil that flamingo. It's getting too squeaky.
Oh,
But
yeah, be nice, sir, please.
it is me being nice, brother. But no, listen. There's no right or wrong opinion. Just you and me, and we disagree. To some people, a reaction is just some doofus ruining a perfectly good song by pausing it and talking all the time. For other people, a reaction is a chance to see someone else have the same experience that they had when they first heard a song. It's a chance to see a song in a different light. It's a chance to have a song placed in a different perspective. It can give a song a second lease on life, an album a second lease on life, an artist a new level of respect. It all depends on your personal taste. So if you like reaction videos, there's a lot to get from them. If you don't, that's fine. Just enjoy whatever you want to enjoy, but just don't lump all reactors under one roof.
Well, that's him. I'm not going to tell nobody what to do. You can do what you like. I'm giving you context on why what you said, in my opinion, is speculative. And most people's view would be incorrect. So, everyone, I'd like to know in the comments how easy it is for anyone to edit videos, because this gentleman told me, and there was more than just him. He's the only one that came here to comment after I deleted the video that I didn't want to delete out of my favorite chat room after they okayed it. By the way, that video with Danny has no copyrights at all. It's completely restriction free. And I didn't monetize it in the first place. But I wasn't going to tell you that because I'll prove it. Because I love Tool, I didn't want to make money off them, period. But I won't say that because you don't do a good deed to talk about it. You don't break someone down just to do it. And that's my view. So, monetization off, restrictions none. So, yeah, you see what copyrighted ones look like. Have a great day, everybody. Much love and respect to you all. Mental health is real. Listen to more Tool. They're a great band.
Follow your dreams.
And so are our Facebook group chat rooms. They're wonderful. I enjoy them. I've met many people all around the world who love the same music. And you can, if you like planting flowers or riding horses, there's a chat room for there's a group chat room for everyone. Much love. And there's a song called The Remedy that sums this up pretty well.